Okay, they say third time's the charm. Let's see if this actually works this time. So my last couple of recordings got bugged out. But hello everyone. I'm Melissa here. That that kind of just sums up how the last couple of weeks have been going. Um, Sorry that I didn't have a video last week. I live on one of those delightful parts of the planet where the temperature gets over 38 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit for the Americans, and it was just miserable. It kind of wasn't an option to get anything done other than get that fixed. The heat just sucks the life right out of me. So, had to take care of that, but at least we have AC again. Um, but then, yeah, and then other than that, just haven't gotten much work done on the game. It's just been busy, busy, busy around here. But I also didn't want to skip making a video 2 weeks in a row. I'm trying very hard to not to fall into that trap, so we can at least get something shown off here. And yeah, I only worked on one thing really this week, and it's not even done. So prepare for jankiness. But I'll show you what I got here. And what we got is an octopus. The level 3 boss, working on him a bit. Clearly not fully functional yet. As you can see, there's about a dozen things not working yet. But yeah, this is how game dev stuff goes. Well, I'll talk a little bit about what we got here. So, first of all, obviously, the sprite is a little bigger and chunkier than it was last time. Turns out that just doubling the size of the sprite more or less works. You know, it takes up about a quarter of the screen, which might be a little much, but you still got quite a bit of screen to run around in here. The body right now is just kind of a background element, because the octopus itself doesn't move a whole lot. It's all in the tentacles. It does have some little animations where, like, some of its muscles will twitch or it'll blink. It'll shoot like ink. So all that stuff I'll have to add in as little animations once I get the body in here proper. But I was far more worried about getting the tentacles, because those are the main feature. In Octopus, either the Game & Watch original or the Game & Watch Gallery games, what the octopus does is each of its 4 tentacles can stretch out, and if you touch one, you get hurt. And this bottom rightmost one only goes up and down, but the other 3 have 2 different patterns they can do. You can sort of see what that with this one, where it'll either go up and down, or it'll come out an angle about like here or so. And obviously I don't have that working completely yet. The reason that this one up here keeps shooting out jellyfish, like that, thank you, is actually me testing out the 2 different patterns. So I did want to make sure that I at least have a way of doing that. I just haven't gotten the sprite work in for the second pattern, so I figured I should at least put something there so I can see it. Right now it's just random. In the game, at least the Game & Watch Gallery version, it seems to have a bit of logic to detect if Mario's in a certain position, and then it'll reach out towards that position. But you are also locked into only like certain positions on there, so I'll have to kind of play around and see if I can make something work there. Otherwise, I'll just have it like sticking the tentacles out randomly, which will be, you know, at least a mess when all 4 of them are here. But a lot of this has been me trying to get everything lined up. As you can see, this one hasn't gone to that point yet. I realized what time it was, and realized if I didn't stop and make a video, I wasn't getting one up this week, so that's where we're at here. One thing that has been a bit of a pain is I didn't realize that the tip of each tentacle had like 4 or 5 different stages. It's just not something I ever thought about when playing the game, so and some of them, like, once curl up there, is a little bit of a pain to get them, plus trying to get them all lined up proper. It's just been a lot of kind of fiddly work, so. And obviously, even, like, the hitboxes are nowhere near good, because, you know, I could fit a whole nother Mario in there. And I don't really know why I just jumped over the bricks there, but that's, interesting. It will be over the bricks or the the seaweed, as the case may be, the coral. But yeah, a lot of just been trying to get all this to work. I had a bug where if this tentacle touched the floor, the tip of the tentacle would go flying off this way as if it was a Goomba or something. So I had to kind of figure out how to fix that. A lot of like just try and get things to work properly. But yeah, that really is like the big thing I'm working on. Oh yeah, and then I will have a Koopa Kid here, to be your actual target. So like even this guy, you're not like you can hit him. These are all technically enemies. They have like 10,000 HP to each node of arms, so that it's not likely you're ever gonna beat them. But I will have one of the Koopa Kids here, and originally I was thinking like, oh, I'll have them parked down here, and you can just, you have to try to get down there and pepper them. But obviously you can just, either, oh, I guess not, stay right there until I fix the hitboxes. But you can sit over here and just pepper them with shots. So what I will probably try doing is have the Koopa Kid teleport around the room. So like they'll be down there and they'll fade out and they'll like fade back in up here maybe, and then fade out and then fade back in like down here or something. Kind of pulling a Dr. Wily from some of the Mega Man games, so that you do have to fly around and actually deal with tentacles. So we'll see how it turns out when we get that far, but that's kind of the current plan. Hopefully have something to show, hopefully have it working better by next week. We'll see. Things have been kind of messy lately, so I'm kind of just trying to work on this when I can, but like today, Sunday, was the only day this week I had any time to work on this thing, and it's just been a lot. So, now I'm just whining. And you don't come here to see a smiling gremlin whining. You can go to, I'm sure you can go to Adult Swim for that or something. I don't know. I haven't watched them in ages. So, anyways, I will go ahead and wrap up here. As always, I appreciate any of you that have been following along with this journey, and I always appreciate any constructive criticism and suggestions. Feedback is important, all that good stuff. Smash that like button, ring a ding the bell. I don't know what people say. Don't worry about the YouTube stuff. This is a me thing. I don't care if I get famous on YouTube. But I do hope you all have a great rest of your week. Stay cool and take care.